A simple circle turns into a quantum jump.
Let's face the problem, the right-left idiocy. The image shows the evolution of the orientation.
A degeneration from cardinal points to right-left.
The state of the map is a naked emperor. The north pointer points to the sky. This is a fake, north is not above and south is not below.
Look at this target. Is it ahead, behind, right hand or left hand? The map doesn't answer this question.
Go down to the metro and confirm this.
This cornice complies with all international standards.
The really message of this map is, archaeologists will find you here.
Can you imagine where is downtown? Can you find an answer to the question where? The missing answer to the question where generated many enigmatic location codes. Coordinates with a precision of nanometers. Strange numbers and letters. Location codes based on names. Like for example hopeful, bananas, meeting.
This link shows other wild alternatives.
The truth is, 50% of the population can't read such maps.
This forces you to decode the image information into right-left commands.
Let's upgrade maps with circles called radius 100.
The center is called radius 0. In this case R0 is placed on the TV tower.
Radius 100 can be 100%, 100 blocks of houses or 100 times 100 meters. Now you can divide the horizon into 360 but also into 12 directions. The association with a clock divides the city like a cake into 12 imaginary sectors. Instead of here you can now say sector 9 radius 80.
Can you imagine where is sector 5 radius 200?
The sectors can be subdivided into horizon minutes. So you can define location codes based on nothing else than hours, minutes and radius. Now you're able to quantify locations. This is a quantum jump.
Such a circle neutralizes deformations.
Although you only see segments of circles, now you're able to define the location code.
Now let's relearn the time-space convention. The convention says, if I look outwards, right hand will be clockwise. And with this, you'll be able to guide yourself. Let's define two different imaginary clocks.
F12 is in front of you, F3 is right hand, F6 is behind, and so on.
M12 is the north direction. It can start from your body or from outside of your body.
Such clocks help to avoid right-left and east-west confusions.
Imagine that you want to go from the City Hall station to the City Hall. The code of the City Hall is M11 radius 20. The code of the station is M10.9 radius 19. If you compare the radius, so you know that you have to go to outwards. If you compare the times, you know that you have to go to later. This is called Volksnav.
And it makes street smart.
Volksnav bases on downtown, so we need innovative pointers.
The following invention is called vertical pointing. This innovative sign let detect that radius 0 is ahead and north is behind. Other than today, the sign can show all emergency exits. Such pointing method can be expressed only with text. R0 is F11, M12 is F7, exit on F5 or F8. The same innovations will appear on mobile applications. The Volksnav app is the only one which has a compass that points to radius 0. Now location codes are imaginable. For targets, for crossings, for stations, for tunnels, for stop points, for bridges. Here we see a lot of bridges with no addresses. Of course, the same convention can be used indoor. So you can define logical room numbers, emergency doors, etc. The same is valid for a logical numbering of buildings.
Each crossing can be the center of a new clock. So a modern house number could be the distance to a crossing. Let's base on this crossing. And on a house distant 55 meters from the crossing.
The house number sign could look like this, but also like the following one.
The house number appears on a sign like this. The number 55 is impaired, so the house is situated at the later side of the street. The house is situated in direction M9 from the crossing, so the house number is M9R55. The crossing is situated right hand, so in this direction the house numbers will decrease. This would be the whole house number. North is ahead. Downtown is on F5. Here is some place for advertisement. The opposite house will show this one sign.
More hourliness will arise. For locations. For directions as lines. For distances. For cardinal points. For angles, in this case 1 hour instead of 30 degrees. And you have an alternative to right-left. Another benefit, the harmony.
The imagination. A non-artificial intelligence.
Signage. Cartography. Location codes. Online applications. Mobile applications. Search engines. For example, all hotels within sectors M4 to M6 and between R50 and R60.
The goal is to form a standard for all orientation tools.
Consequently, the following products should be taboo. Maps without a reference circle. Signs without vertical pointing. Enigmatic location codes. The questions now are the following ones. Simply ignore. Combat. Recommend but not use. Use. Or even be a partner on this challenge.
Thank you very much for your attention.